CVJ, not JVC. CVJ is a OEM manufacturer for a number of companies. This is the latest from them. This is the CSA. Beautiful carbon fiber texture, a lightning pattern across the face, all resin body, including the nozzle, shower head type filter right there. Reminiscent of the ZST, only it doesn't have their little wire filter thing that fell out all the time. It's a much better, a more improved version of that per se, look-wise. And I say look-wise, you get a set of tips, beveled, so they remind me of the TRNs, not the KBs. The KBs have just a flat shape to them, and the TRNs have this bevel here. And that kind of helps installing them, makes it easy because I'm doing this through the monitor. Very nice looking, ultra budget IAM. You see the dynamic driver there. There's different reports on online and on the box of what the specs are for this. Little small discrepancies. I think I'll go with the box, but I'll give them both to you. You see this nice cable with the aluminum end piece here. It's gold plated. The splitter right there you see is also aluminum. Fitted air hooks. Very reminiscent of a TRN cable as well. Try to put this back here nice and neat. It's tough doing this looking through the little screen here, but nonetheless, the show must go on. So here's your CVJ, here's your CSA. Earphone, nice cable, nice looking. Comes in the box. At the top of the box is obviously the earphones are in this, and you get your different size tips right there. Little pull tab to open it up. The box is rather premium feeling. It's a solid box. It's made out of like a compressed cardboard. Beautiful silver on black with a texture. Solid box. Opening it up, you get extra accessories like a cable organizer and this wonderful pouch right here, which is a soft velvet and brown. Very nice. It's a nice touch to a product that's only like 20 bucks depending on where you get it from. Some specs on the back here. Comes with a microphone or without. It also comes in either black carbon or white carbon. Obviously that pairs the black. Sensitivity on the box is 101 decibels, 22 ohms, a response of 7 to 40 hertz, 40,000 hertz, 1.25 meter cable. Plug type is obviously 3.5 millimeter. Pin type is 0.75 millimeter. 2-pin preformed hook on the cable itself. The cable is a oxygen-free copper with silver plating. The online specs say it's 23 ohms at 107 decibels, 20 to 40 kilohertz. So either way, that's still good. How do these sound is the big question, right? We want to know how these guys sound. This is an ultra budget, and it's in a category where V-shaped is like the ruling denominator. If you pick out a budget one, chances are it's going to be a V-shaped of some sort, whether it's a balanced V-shaped, whether it's very overemphasized highs and bass and recessed mids. You're not getting that here. This is not a V-shape in any way or form. This is actually, and it was surprising, almost refreshing to see something different. And I do love V-shaped, and I love the bass. The bass on here is not anemic, but it is accurate. It is neutral. You definitely hear the bass. If the track is recorded with a lot of bass, you can hear it. You can hear the sub bass. It has some good details there. It's not muddy. It doesn't overpower the mids. They flow quite nice into each other, even up to the highs. So there's a nice cohesion there. The mids are a little forward, definitely accurate and neutral, more neutral there. Totally great vocals from these. The vocals are forward, front, and center, and extremely clear, crystal clear. So definitely not a V shape. You have your highs. This pair I would consider a bright pair. It's more mid and vocal centered. I could have been learned to shut that off. It's more mid and vocal centered, definitely. The highs do sparkle, they're bright. I don't find them overly harsh. I actually think that everything kind of just blends well together and constantly gives you a nice amount of detail. There's airiness to them. And let's get into that. Soundstage. What this does good, really good, is Soundstage. This has some excellent soundstage. You combine the forward vocals with the soundstage and you get a very unique sounding, neutralish, balanced earphone. In this category, I can't think of anything that is neutral and balanced. Everything is usually a V-shaped. Maybe sometimes you get a U, a very rare W. But seriously, these are neutral and balanced, not a V. Bass heads aren't going to like these. Treble heads might like these because they're nice and bright. I tend to not even like bright as a signature, but these, because of the vocals, on a lot of different tracks that I have, I can definitely say that these were very pleasant to use. Very refreshing change to something in this price range in a market that's completely flooded with V-shapes, and just pick a different V-shape and go with it. They decided to tune theirs more neutral, more just more enjoyable for listening to a bunch of different music instead of just, you know, something that takes advantage of the bass. Used them with my Timku player. Obviously my Sandavo's always on. My phone constantly I use the tracks with. That won't be my phone for long. I'll be getting a new phone shortly. If you want me to start reviewing phones, I have a couple of phones that I could review. Honestly, I'm not going to have anything good to say about that phone or its predecessor before it. Besides the fact that it sounds good. Has a good DAC amp in it, but I use aftermarket ones, so it really doesn't make much of a difference. Especially that DD Hi-Fi one, the USB-C. That thing's phenomenal. It raises the volume at least 3 times better, and it gives you more clarity. I'm off subject. So what do I think of these? I like these. I can recommend these. I told you the signature. You're not going to get a V shape. Don't. If you like KZ, don't even look here, because this is definitely not a KZ signature. This is a unique signature. Well done, CVJ, for doing something original and different. That's basically all I can say. I think that they built decent. It's all plastic. It's lightweight. Resin, if you want to call it resin. It seems durable enough for this category. I don't think they're going to fall apart anytime soon. Do a follow-up in a few months. I'll use the heck out of these. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised by these. I did not expect to hear that. A lot of the tracks that I listen to that have a lot of vocal on them, including a cappella and just you know, acoustical music. Such good instrument separation, such good vocals, male and female. Not much warmth there in the vocals. Very accurate, very neutral, very good bass that's neutral and accurate. You hear it there. It's not anemic like certain other ones that I've had in my lifetime. I can definitely see people liking these a lot. This has been the CVJ, not JVC, CSA, and definitely like these. I hope this was informative to you. Honestly, be safe, and I'll see you somewhere out on the internet, okay? Thank you so much.